Right. Well, we played a game completely about shit, so let's actually play a game that has more to do with Japanese culture, since this, after all, is weird Japanese games. So it's time for Wonder Momo. And there she is.
She doesn't look very wonderful.
No, not really. Now, something to keep in mind is that Momo means peach. And yeah. Actually, let's just start. Now, what is Wonder Momo about, you ask? Well, it's about a teenage idol that works as a stage superhero. Which means that she wears an incredibly short skirt and high kicks lots of random villains. And once she builds up her Wonder Meter, she can transform into her superhero form. Which is then used to defeat bosses.
It's a stage show. You shouldn't be able to get hurt.
Well, the secret is that Momo is actually a real superhero. I think. Also, she looks an awful lot more mature here than she did in the opening sequence.
She seems to be a good 8 to 10 years.
I also notice her fan club is entirely guys.
Yep. And they are all wearing headbands with her names on. And hilariously enough, see that guy that comes running there? You know how he hurts you? By taking an upskirt photo of you. And hey, now that we have Wonder Momo, it switches into the official Wonder Momo theme song. We also get a ranged attack in the form of a hula hoop that she is able to throw.
I like that her Wonder Momo outfit covers her completely up except, let's just keep the skirt.
Yep.
Everybody can still
But the
peek
skirt
up there while you're
does
fighting.
change color though. Very important.
None of those guys are looking at the skirt.
No, they're looking up the skirt.
Yep. Now, hilariously enough, this game combines two interesting aspects of Japanese culture, the idol phenomenon and the Sentai phenomenon. So, I guess this one hits towards both target groups?
Is Sentai Japanese for pervert?
No. A Sentai is basically 18 and oh, by the way, I love the straightforward kick. That is just...
Wow.
yeah. Sentai basically means masked hero, sort of. It originally translates to something closer to Warrior of Justice, I believe, and refers to groups similar to the Power Rangers, because the Power Rangers actually are a Sentai group. Get off the stage! Let's go to the round and kick a bit.
They have a really nice budget.
Yeah, I was about to say that, man, they really went all out with these robots and wait a minute. Seriously, the game gets pretty damn hectic pretty quickly. Mainly because you are being shot at from everywhere, and you can't actually hit those flying enemies until you become Wonder Momo.
Oh, down go boom.
Skinned her knee.
And I also like that it is literally just, well, game over, screw you. So, well, let's just pencil ourselves in the second place and see if we can actually continue. Let's see, speaking of which, let me just quickly allow links. There we go. Ow. I hate that I... Ah, there we go. You can reach them when they're at the absolute bottom. And yes, by the way, you can do that horrible split kick from the jumping position as well. Never do that, because it's terrible.
The laws of
Right,
physics.
now we have to take these robots on without the Wonder Woman form. That's not going to work, but oh hey! The transformation whirlwind is here! Take this, assholes. Yeah, how do you like that? I don't really understand why a hula hoop is such a wonderful weapon, but sure.
It's like Wonder Woman with her lasso. Why is that a good weapon? But she's a woman, right? Huh? No.
Actually, I think it's even weirder than that. I think the guy who wrote the comics was an acknowledged follower of Freud and into bondage.
Yeah, I remember hearing that somewhere.
So why did you make me tell the
earlier
truth?
episodes tied up and...
I think that was a pug dog wearing a jetpack?
I'm not entirely sure, but it was dressed a lot like the traditional tiny ninja.
Pug dogs are kind of like ninjas.
Well, I suppose it could be a dog ninja. I mean, there's nothing saying that a dog can't actually be a ninja.
Actually, there is. It's in the secret laws of ninjas, but you're not allowed to see them because they're secret.
Alright. Wait, that was the boss? Huh.
Easy enough.
Oh, hey.
Well...
That is an awesome crab. Hey. Stupid crab. Don't do what all the young Japanese males playing the games are thinking.
Since when can crabs jump like that? That's what I want to know.
I honestly don't know. I've seen crabs jump, but it's usually just about an inch or so. I mean, they're not really built for high speed movement at all. Except perhaps spider crabs, mainly because they have such long legs that they can just go wherever they please. Don't worry, Spider-Man, we will be moving on in just a moment. And, well, the entire point is that it is creepy, because you are at the Weird Games special today. Which means that all the games will be strange, weird and creepy in some way.
You will feel like you need a shower exponentially more after each one, I feel.
Yep. Well, now that we are the greatest Wonder Momos in the world, I suppose let's move on.
I would imagine this is a port from an arcade.
Yep, it's an arcade game originally.
Which means people played that in
begs
public.
yeah, which begs the question, who the hell puts a dollar in a machine and stands there and goes, "Okay, time for me to take control of this short-skirted teenage idol. Hey, you wanna join in?" No. I don't.